Hey, this is Saflivari from LickNRiff.com. In this video I'm going to teach you how to play Henry Mancini's Moon River as beautifully arranged for guitar by Ed Gerhard. Now this beautiful arrangement has already been played on YouTube by many people, and so there's no need for me to demonstrate it before we jump right in and play it. So before we begin and break it down lick by lick, there are two things you need to know. One is that the guitar is tuned down to drop C. Drop C tuning means that the E bass is tuned down 2 whole steps down to C. So it makes the guitar sound like this. Low C. Now the second thing is that there's a capo on the 4th fret. The 4th fret, meaning 2 whole steps. Do you see what Ed Gerhard did right there? He actually kept the E bass on E while tuning the rest of the guitar up 2 steps. So that actually plays a trick on the ear, because you still hear a low E, which you're used to hear, but the guitar plays higher. So the melodic and harmonic range here is really beautiful, as you're going to find out in a minute. Now, another thing I'd like to point out is that I like to think of chords with capo as, I like to name them by their shape. Meaning that if I play this chord, then I don't call it C sharp minor. I call it A minor, because that's what it looks like. It helps me to remember the shapes I'm playing instead of beginning to calculate. Because if I say something like, okay, now play G sharp minor 7. This is G sharp minor 7. And why not just call it E minor 7? Because that's what it's shaped like. It doesn't matter what it's called, it matters how it sounds. So it helps remember the chords if you just call them by their shape. Let's begin. The intro goes like this. Okay? By the way, I'm looking at a page in this lesson because I just sat down to transcribe this a couple of days ago, because I got this request from a viewer who wants to play it for his mom's birthday coming up. So I just sat down and transcribed it. So I'm going to read from the page on this lesson. So, okay, so it begins with this. Okay? You have all your fingers on the 11th fret, and you've also got the open B string. Open B string. Keep in mind that whenever you see the number 4 on the tab, it's an open string because the capo is in the 4th fret. So the 4 is your 0 now. Treat the 4 as you would treat the number 0 on other tabs, because the 4 is an open string here. So just keep that in mind and it will be easier to read. So you've got 11, 11, 11, 4. Now there's another open string at the end of the bar, the open G string. Now you want to pick your pinky off the string at the last possible moment, just before you're about to pick it. Okay, to keep this note vibrating throughout until you need the new note. Okay, play it fluently, make it sound fluent. Then take these 2 fingers down to the 8th fret and you play this. Okay, just hammer on the 6th fret. Then you play, you put on an A minor 7. A minor 7 shape. Okay? And then just the B bass with 2 open strings, the B bass, and then this. 2 fingers on the 7th fret, and then you take this finger back to the 6th fret, and you add the pinky on the 8th fret. So, that's the intro. Now begins the verse. The verse begins with this, which is E minor 7 with F sharp on the bass. It's E minor 7 over F sharp. That's the shape. Just fill whatever you want to pick. You can pick this. Or doesn't matter. Interpret this the way you want to play it. I just give you the basic melody, what you need to play, and the rest is you. The rest is up to you. You make your own arrangement of this. So then this. Okay, you put your 2nd finger on the 8th fret, and both the pinky and the 1st finger on the 7th and the 9th frets of the 1st string. Now I've seen some people pull it off. Okay? And then you play a D chord over E, meaning you play the E bass. So or you can either finger it like this or like this, and then you have this finger to play with as well. Then you can play this note as a harmony to the pull off. Doesn't matter though. This sounds good as well. And then E minor 7 over F sharp again. Then again, D, E minor over F sharp, and then this chord. Looks exactly like C7, upper fret, upper string. It's a C7 shape out of place. So, then B7. Okay, that's the end of the verse. So the verse again slowly. E minor 7 over F sharp, both fingers, D, E minor 7, D over E, E minor 7 over F sharp, then the displaced C7, B7, okay? You can also hammer it on instead of sliding, and you can also pull the last one off. Okay? Now the verse. We're at the B part already. Easier than you thought it is. So, I hope. You put on 8, 6, 8. Okay? And you've got the open G string. Open G string. So, remember, we're here. Okay? That's the context. And then this chord, 6, 6, 7, 4, 7. Just 6, 4. And then think you're putting on a C head. The C chord, just the head. And you need to hammer this on. So it sounds like this. Okay? Kind of country. So played together, it sounds like this. Now this chord. 9, 10, 11, 11. Okay? Again, you can play this however you want. Doesn't matter. Interpret it the way that sounds good to you. So, now you put your pinky and the third finger on the 8th fret again on the 4th and 6th strings. Okay, so, and you use your third finger to fret the 7th fret. Then you slide it up this finger, the second finger, you slide it up to the 12th fret, and you put on an A flat minor 7, actual A flat minor 7, bar on the 11th fret. So, then you take this back 1 fret and you bar to the E string. Okay, so okay, then open E string and E flat minor 7. Then this chord. Finger on the 2nd string 5th fret and the pinky on the 8th fret on the bass again. So then this is 7 and 9 on 2nd and 3rd strings. Then 7 on the bass and 9 and 9 on the 3rd and 4th strings. Then you take the pinky off and take this 1 fret back to 6 and 8 and do this. So it's so from here again. And you're finished with the first chorus. Now you play the A part, the verse again. You begin again with, okay, until you get to the end of it, of course, and you begin the second verse. The second verse, the C part, begins just like the B part began. It begins with this. Okay, this chord again, 8, 6, 8. And then 6, 6, 7 on the bass notes. Okay? Then you also fret the 7th fret on the 2nd string with your pinky. And then comes a nice chord. This is A7 over F. F. So it's A7 over F. So again. Okay? And then this. Simple. It's just slide from 8 to 9 and 7 on the E string while this note still rings. Or you can pick it again. Or not. Doesn't matter, sounds almost the same. And then E flat minor 6. Okay, it's not barred, you don't bar. So it's open G string. Okay, so. And then this beautiful line. Okay, it's 9 and 11 on second and fourth strings. So it's, you hammer on the 9th fret with your pinky. Then you take these back two frets and you add the pinky on the 9 on the 3rd fret. Okay? So it sounds like this. Then the E flat minor 6 again. Then on the bass, 6 and 4. Then reharmonization. And then the E minor 7 over F sharp again. So this chord, it's an augmented chord. It's 6, 7, 7, 6. Okay, so augmented, E minor 7 over F sharp. And then the opening chord of the chorus again. Okay, so, and then you hammer on A minor, and then a diminished chord on the basses. Excuse me. Okay, with an open B string. 6, 7, 5, 6, 4. So again. And you're done with the second chorus. And you're actually done with the song. Now the outro. The outro is, it begins just like the intro, only with this one, with this little lick. Okay, 7, 6, 4. You can also play it like this, or like this, or doesn't matter. Again, is just as you'd like to interpret it. It's your choice. And then okay, so, and this time, instead of the A minor 7, you put on an A minor 7 sharp 5, meaning you change this finger to, instead of the 6th, you put it on the 7th. That's it, sharp 5. And you correct it to 5 again, to normal 5, from sharp 5 to 5. So, again, pick this one just however suits you, only don't do this. Okay, just change strings as you change the note. Okay, so okay, and then this beautiful chord. Okay, it's just, if this is G sus4, then this is like G sus4 over F sharp. Okay, because this is sus4. So, and then the finishing line is this. Okay, you again put your finger on the bass on 11 and you pick D string, G string, okay, bass, D string, G string, and then natural harmonics on the 16th fret. Okay, and then you put your pinky on the 14th fret of the E string, and then you play the chord you started with. Okay, you end on the same chord you began with. Again, the natural harmonics are on the 16th fret and not on the 12th because the capo is on the 4th fret. So 2 plus 4 is 6. 12 plus 4, 16. So, okay, just make sure you don't mute the bass when you put the pinky on the string. just keep the bass vibrating. Okay, the bass is still going on. And that's Moon River as arranged by Ed Gerhardt. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and before you go practice this, please, you can subscribe to my channel. Just click here and get updated on all the new lessons I've got to offer you. I upload a new lesson every couple of days or so. So why not just click subscribe and keep updated with my lessons, with my own online free lessons. And these lessons, of course, are free and will always be free. I love helping people learn how to play the guitar and how to just operate this whole contraption thingy. So again, this is my lesson, LickNRiff.com, my website, and all I ask in return is to please share these lessons. If you like my lessons, please share them with other people. Let people know that LickNRiff.com is out there, that the website is out there, that the YouTube channel is out there, that this particular lesson is out there if you like it. Just spread the word, help me spread the word, and help me just teach the world guitar. That's my personal goal. So you go practice now, get it under your fingers and have fun with this, and don't forget to interpret it the way you want to hear it, okay? Don't listen to what anybody else says. Make your own arrangement. Create your own interpretation of this. Enjoy. Play what you want to play. Okay, I'm Asaf Levavi. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next lesson.